Here I am sitting above a 40,000 litre completed water reservoir. That's 12,000 gallons of water. That's right underneath me. We're going to be placing a straight floor. There's an inlet and an outlet for water. We're going to be building a Dome Gaia aircrete bubble hemisphere with large windows, its own constructed wetland that's going to be looping the water back into the shower, so you'll be using the same water over and over. Will be treated by constructed wetland and all the plants. And I'd like to take this opportunity to invite you to our workshop together with Michael Tellinger at Ubuntu headquarters in Waterval-Boven, Mpumalanga, South Africa, where we're going to build two types of dome, an aircrete bubble and a sandbag smaller dome which will be used for a bathroom. So together we will go and construct the whole thing from start to finish, including the foundation, and I'll be giving you just in a little while all the things that we're going to be learning together at this practical workshop. The workshop will take place on the 12th of February and is going to be in the Stone Circle Museum and surrounded by other stone circle structures, megalithic structures that our ancestors have built eons ago, which actually look somewhat like this. And we will be building full power 6 days a week, an intensive workshop where you're going to learn how to construct this home for under $7,000. This is fantastic, and all of our students, all of you guys are going to get my very special training on how I constructed this water tank, and my full training on constructed wetlands will be included as part and parcel of this course, so you can have a full eco shelter wherever you go. I look forward to be seeing you on the 12th of February so we can manifest this structure together with you. Full power, full house, a full international workshop. Spaces are limited, so we'll require your 50% deposit to confirm your booking at Ubuntu headquarters with Michael Tellinger, and we're gonna rock it. Imagine for a sec having 40,000 liters of water stored right underneath your house that you could get with a hand pump or solar pump at any given time. That's an average of 4 months of water that's going to be stored right under this very home. Once we reach this level, which will be by the end of today, we'll pour a concrete beam. It will be a tensile ring binding the dome, which we'll be placing on top of. The beam will be poured up until here, and then we'll have some rebar, chicken wire and mesh that will create a shallow dome to the top of that pole. And we'll have a manhole so you can get in and out to maintain this water reservoir, and then we'll fill up with soil and then create our own foundations. We'll actually mark out from start to finish on the ground the bubbles that will come out here. 1, 2, 3 bubbles will be coming out with a giant window right behind me, and we'll mark the whole thing out. We'll dig the foundation and we'll put the very same sandbags in the trenches. They will have stabilized earth with 1 part cement and 10 parts sand or earth from your garden. I'll also teach you the practicalities and the theory behind solar passive design of where to place your windows so you have a natural cooling and natural heating throughout the seasons and throughout the year. After the foundation, we will carry on with the sandbags up until the belly button level, which will be about 1 meter off the ground, and then we'll switch over to aircrete blocks. We'll make our own foam using a continuous foam generator, which is super cheap to acquire, and we'll mix a tiny bit of cement with that foam to create our own aircrete. We'll pour it into forms and then slice it up like giant biscuits. We will even make our own door and window frames using galvanized conduit tubing. We'll roll them right here on site using a drill and a special low-tech roller that I'll be bringing in from Dome Gaia. These window and door shapes will be used to support the aircrete bricks around them, and then they'll be removed to create a self-supporting structure, because we'll be using nature's geometry, which is catenary shapes and lancet arch geometry and Roman arch geometry. So all of those geometries are self-supporting. So once the shapes are removed, halas, no need for anything, because they'll stand by themselves. Thereafter, we'll also pour an entire window, which we'll pour off-site and carry it in and place it into the positioning and then put our bricks all the way around. We might not plaster the entire structure because of the time, but I will make sure that each one of you will have at least 1 square meter of plastering, so you know how it goes and how it rolls. So you'll be able to plaster your own home when you get there. In fact, this will be the harmonious home that heals people. We will also, my water wisdom will come in handy. On the northern side, the sunny side, we will even build a pond and a constructed wetland that will make sure it will treat all the shower water that this very home will produce, looping that water and circulating it round and round, and irrigating the garden around this home from the treated shower water. So it's going to be a fully off-the-grid home for not more than $10,000 or 130,000 Rand, with solar panels, solar geyser, and all the finishing touches. So that will be super exciting, and I look forward to be seeing you at this workshop. I look forward to be seeing you and teaching you how you can build this cozy, beautiful, sacred geometric home anywhere on the planet without climbing into bed with the bank. Sustainability. So I look forward to be seeing you at Ubuntu headquarters on the 12th of February 2018, and until then, have a fantastic New Year's and have a great Christmas, and I wish you all the best. Namaste.